Hello boys and ghouls, and welcome to GameTober on Happy Beard Games. Today we are playing Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the Super Nintendo. This is a game that I would have loved as a kid, but I never played it as a kid. I saw it in Nintendo Power here and there, and I was always interested in the Ghosts and Goblins series, but it wasn't until much later that I got into it. And this game, the card itself, I actually bought earlier this year, maybe a few months ago, just because I saw it at a local used video game store, and so I picked it up on the spot because it wasn't too expensive and it's a great classic video game. It's in the Ghosts and Goblins game series, and if you know anything about Ghosts and Goblins, it's a very difficult series. Alright, Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the Super Nintendo by Capcom in 1991. Yeah, I would have loved this as a kid. I mean, I was 1 year old when this game came out, but I still had a Super Nintendo as a kid. And by the way, guys, we are playing this on the actual Super Nintendo console. We've got, everything is original on the hardware. We've got it connected with the HD Retrovision component cables, which are really awesome. I have those plugged into a RetroTINK adapter, which allows me to play it in 480p resolution. In addition, we've got it upscaled with the M Classic HDMI cable, which raises it up to 1080p resolution and adds some anti-aliasing and other features, while also preserving the aspect ratio. So that's a really cool feature of the M Classic cable, is you can switch it to 4:3 mode, which normally, I'm not sure if it would have that. It would probably stretch somehow. So here we go, it just jumps you into the gameplay, literally. Like, they don't give you too much of a warning, you're just out there and then monsters appear right away. We got the Y button to attack. We have a lance. Later on you can get different weapons. And then it's kind of interesting, that armor on the ground, you might think that's like a health or armor pickup. It's not, it's just points. Let's see if I can get as far as I can in this little quick play. So we're just kind of doing, once again, a quick play. Just kind of showing off what this game is, my thoughts on the game, and a little bit of the early gameplay of it. Now, I find this game to be the easiest. I mean, relatively, it's kind of hard to say that, but the easiest game in the Ghosts and Goblins series is what Super Ghouls and Ghosts is. It looks similar to Ghosts and Goblins at the beginning. The beginning level is pretty similar, a little bit different, but the same kind of scene in the graveyard. The game deviates from the Ghosts and Goblins level design after this stage. Oh, we're gonna run into the dog. Slow down. Oh no, the slowdown got me with that. The timing was off. Because, oh wow, I thought I was gonna survive that, but I didn't. That was kind of messed up. There is slowdown in this game, as I was mentioning. You probably saw some of it going on there. It's just something you gotta deal with, and try to make your way through it with that slowdown. I'm assuming if you had a certain emulator, you could bypass the slowdown of Super Nintendo, but it kind of ventures into a weird territory of, is it cheating? Is it fair? I don't know. Like, I just like to leave it the way it is on the actual cart. So that's another reason why I'm playing on the Super Nintendo. Also because, like, just because I have all this setup and hookup stuff to the cables, all the adapters and converters, everything's set up to record this game for you in a nice, the way it looks the best, and also the original hardware and stuff. I might as well do it when I'm doing a recording of it. Like, I have the stuff, so I might as well make use of it instead of using my Retron. Oh, I kind of forgot that I was on my second armor. If you didn't notice, I have armor, and when you get hit once, the armor goes away, then you're back in your underwear, and then it's one hit until you're dead. Which is a little more, it's kind of like Super Mario, how you get the power-ups and stuff, different suits, but they're a lot less, there's a lot less of them. It's more limited. It's hard to get the suits. If you do defeat a boss, you'll get a suit back, suit of armor, and you can actually pick them up more frequently in this game than you would in the original Ghosts and Goblins. There's a nice weapon there, the bow and arrow, but I don't think we're going to pick it up just yet. Oh wow, that was really close. I like to take my time with this first part because it's tricky. Oh, I don't like to go down there though. I like to go up here. Yeah, jump over me. And then I gotta go real fast straight. What the heck? I feel like my pattern is not the same as it usually is. Oh, man. Oh, whoa! It's coming out of the ground. Now this statue will drop skulls on you, so you gotta time it right. Usually don't get hit by that statue. Looks like that would be a dangerous thing, but the enemies are more dangerous. Wait a bit. Kill that guy. See, another thing you gotta pay attention to on these games is, like, enemies can sneak up behind you or, like, get behind you real quickly. Things can get hectic real fast. There's a guy coming out of the coffin there. Not sure how you get that money up there, really. Maybe if I jumped off here. Okay, now once we made it here, or maybe past this part, I think we should make it to this part with the water. You gotta crouch. But when you make it past the part with the water, it gives you a checkpoint. Oh, what? I could have sworn that you could just stay underneath those. It's been a little while since I played this. Not a long time. Not a long time. But it's been a while. I thought I could just crouch under that eyeball matrix style. And, oh no, I guess not a checkpoint. So it's once you get past that water section, then it gives you a checkpoint, I believe. I think. Yeah. I might be getting this mixed up with the original. Because once again, like I said, the original level is pretty much just like this one, but with some twists. Like, they twist the ground. Why is it floating? I didn't know the coffins could float. Or did I? I don't know. I don't remember that. Let's get rid of that guy. Flame guy. Let's take out this ghoul. I mean, people call them zombies, but it's ghouls and ghosts, so I'm pretty sure they're ghouls. Like, what's the difference between a ghoul and a zombie? They're pretty much interchangeable, but zombie is like living dead humans, and I think ghouls are like creation minions of vampires? I could be wrong on that, but I mean, they're pretty much interchangeable. Like, you can call them grizzly ghouls. Or ghastly ghouls? What is it, grizzly or ghastly? I guess either one works. Okay, let's take out that guy. He didn't drop a cool weapon, or else I might run for it. Okay, yeah, they do float. I didn't notice that. Right, I don't remember that for some reason. Let's get out of here. It's kind of tricky to have this, like, I don't know if it's not mode 7. It's like a... It's a feature on the Super Nintendo. It's not mode 7. It's not super effects, of course. We're not there yet. It's not just parallaxing. It's a weird thing where, like, the ground environment, or like the ground platforms, can manipulate and change pattern. They do that a little bit, I think, on Castlevania 4, Super Castlevania 4. I think they do that a little bit, where the ground can, like, change that shape and has a specific pattern to it that I think is a graphical thing. Now I gotta time my jumps perfectly here. Here's a double jump, which is one of the new features in this game that it was not in the original Ghosts and Goblins, is the double jump. Get up! I couldn't get up there. I don't know. You have to be on the rock platforms, or otherwise the dirt will corrode away when the wave hits it. And I don't know why, but I couldn't get up there at a time. It's like I did. I think I know what I did. Here, I'll show it to you right here. Instead of going like that, I don't know. Like, see, the second time he went over. The first time he didn't. I don't know why, but sometimes if you're hitting it just slightly wrong when you're on the side of the ledge, you won't jump over it. You'll just kind of jump straight up in the air, which makes the game tricky. The controls aren't really bad. They're not really a bad control game. The controls are precise. Okay, you do not want to get that torch. Just FYI, stay far away from the torch. Okay, I don't know why that's... Oh, because I was crouching. Uh-oh, jump. Yeah. I mean, there's also the quick play Let's Player's curse of, you know, if you're recording and talking, you usually do a little bit worse. I thought I could survive that for some reason, but I knew impending doom was coming for me as soon as that dog jumped in the air. If I could make it back to that water part, that'd be great. I made it there twice. The second time I did better. This is mostly like a warm-up, so I'm probably going to play this twice. Once again, I set the lives to 9, like a cat, and we got to warm up in the first 9, and then continue. Oh boy, that was bad. Oh, well, I think I'm going to die. Jump! Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped. No, maybe I should have just gone one step further and crouched. Like I said, the first 9 lives, I'm just kind of warming up. We might even skip through this a bit. Then I should be ready for the real challenge. See, See, the thing about this game is, and a lot of, you know, Mega Man, Castlevania, Contra type games, you gotta play it, get warmed up a bit. Either you get warmed up or you just have experience with the game, and the next time you play it, depending on how long of time it's been, you'll just be better. Usually. I mean, practice makes perfect, especially with these games. I'm not saying that, you know, modern games don't have that either, because, I don't know, there's this weird distinction that modern games are super easy and retro games are all super hard, because it's not true in every case. But yeah, I don't know, it's like, I don't get that really. Like, there's games on, like, well, I haven't played PS4 that much, but like, for an example, Jedi Fallen Order. That's a game on PS4, like the only game on PS4 that I've beat. I guess I played on PC first, but yeah, it's on computers and PS4, so I beat on the PS4. The final boss, like, I was doing it all, like, I pretty much did the whole game in like a day or two, and then I got to the final boss on the end of the second day of playing through the game. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I felt like I played the boss for like over an hour, and I just couldn't do it. And then the next day, I played the game, picked it up, beat the boss in like less than half an hour. Like, it was like 15 minutes or 10 minutes. Crouch. Oh, that wasn't the one I got, so I gotta be careful here. Crouch there. See, and then did one jump, double jump, double jump. Okay. Now we've made it to a checkpoint. But what I was saying, just to rewind a bit, because I had to take a little break. Like, Jedi Fallen Order, it's a new game. It's not really a hard game. It's not really a long game. It's definitely nowhere near Ghosts and Goblins, but it has those moments where you have to play it and learn the patterns, and just like any like retro game that you can think of, it has that kind of stuff. So it's not fair to say that all the new games are easy and the retro games are hard. So it's not, oops, it's not true. But yeah, I feel like that kind of happened like around the PS3, Wii, 360 generation. People started saying these games are too easy. Maybe for a while they were, but not every game is like that. So yeah, I don't know. I find that I'm still having a hard time with some PS3 games for different reasons than I do like Super Nintendo games. One of them is just because there's so much buttons. I know it sounds lame, but there's more things to learn with the newer games. As Super Nintendo, especially on this game, you're only really using A and B, or I guess B and Y. You can use other buttons, but they do the same things. Jump over that guy. Oh, those puffball things are double jump. So like yell at myself to get the controls right. They pop, and like these like spores come out. You know, this is a hard one. You have to kind of jump across. Oh wait, no, this is not the one I was thinking of. Okay, you jump across. Sure. I don't know. I did it the first time. You saw me get across there, and then I jumped backwards because I thought the cart was going to come at me. But nope, I didn't do that. We got to beat the first level here. This level is a little long, especially when you die and repeat. But we're close to the end. We're close to the end. I want to at least get to the boss and show you that. Hopefully I can make it to the boss and beat this first level within my first 9 lives, because it's not that hard. It's hard, but it's not impossible. I've done it before. Now, actually, I have beaten this game. Or beat this game. Now, I did it on the Nintendo Switch, because it's on the Switch Online Games Collection, Super Nintendo. It's not on the Capcom Collection, but there is some other ones on there, on different Capcom collections. This one's just on the Nintendo, Super Nintendo for Nintendo Switch. So I had it there a little bit before I bought the cart, and but I had already played the game a little bit before then. That's where I beat it on. I don't know what's up with these carts. They're starting to freak me out. Okay, yeah. So I've beaten this game, but I can't remember. Oh man, I can't remember. I got stuck on that ledge, hit my head. I can't remember if I used like save states or they have the rewind feature. I can't remember if I did that. I feel like I might have, either at least just to take a break in between days, because there was a few times where I only made it to the first 2 levels. Like the second level was a sunken ship, or a haunted sunken ship, and then there's this level that we're on right now. which I'm kind of towards the end of. Why is that not filling up? Okay, there we go. You have to, this to fill up before you can kill it. But yeah. I don't know. It's just... I think I beat it legit, but maybe I just beat some parts of it legit. Because I honestly don't remember. Because I know I've used that feature in other games. And I know this is a hard one, so I'm pretty sure I did use like a rewind feature, but I do want to beat this game someday, like completely legit. It's just I need like a lot of time to kind of get through it. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. Do you just jump through the bottom? I could try that next time. Do I have any more lives? No, I don't. I don't have more lives. Well, next time we're going to try to do it all in one run, so... well, good luck. We got 7 credits. I actually played Ghosts and Goblins in the arcade. They have it at that arcade that I reviewed on my channel, which is Gizmo's Arcade and Eatery in Astoria. Hey, we get to continue from the same spot. I did not know that with a continue. For some reason, I thought you had to start the whole level again. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that makes it a little bit easier than I remembered. But yeah, they have the original arcade game at Gizmo's, and it's pretty cool. It's not something I would play too much in the arcade because I could see it just taking your quarters, but I did play it when I was there. I made it to about the spot that I usually get stuck on the NES home version. Now, the arcade version of Ghosts and Goblins original has a little bit better graphics. I don't know if there's an arcade version of this one, though. The Super Nintendo one. I don't know. Wow, that was cool. You know, I just double jump this one straight up. And I'm gonna try... Run, 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 run. Oh, that worked, that worked. Now, I haven't picked up another weapon, which is kind of weird, because at this part of the game I usually have a different weapon. But I haven't found any good ones. So here is the boss of the first area, which is a giant bird. You can shoot out these eggs to summon baby birds, which isn't the hardest thing that he does. Oh, that was... I should have moved back. Probably hearing my controller really loud here, but I'm gonna focus. Oh! Okay, well, I mean, I feel like I could have dodged that. Do you ever get those moments in video games where your character dies, and you're like, I was so close to pressing the other button, but then, like, you die? And it's like, wow, I was that close to making it through that boss fight. Because I could have done it. I could have done it. All I need to do is just jump backward instead of... I don't know if I jumped at all, but yeah. Let's make it back there, now that I know what to do. Just, if you do the exact same thing you did last time, you'll make it. So you go down here, double jump straight up. There's another one ahead where I double jump straight up too. Then you double jump sideways here, jump straight up. Double jump across... Oh, wait, no, we don't double jump across that one. Oops. I was like, halfway through the double jump, I realized, yeah, that was too far of a jump. And it looks like you should be able to hit those with your lance, or whatever weapon you have, and then it'll, like, send them rolling forward. It doesn't do that. Straight up. Pop that. Pop that. Jump sideways. Pop that. Oh, what the heck? It's coming right at me. What's in this box? Oh, it's the baby man. It's literally like a weird wizard that turns you into a baby. Which I didn't get turned to a baby there, but... you know, I don't know. Why am I not... Okay. So what's in this? Oh, the bow. That might come in handy. Let's just pick it up just to show you guys. We got a bow and arrow weapon. It's not a sub-weapon, it's an actual weapon. It's weird, it doesn't really... I don't know, maybe it does, but... we just... Oh, wow. That was lucky. That was really lucky. I thought I just killed myself. So it only shoots diagonally and then slightly more diagonal up. Oh, that was a nice dodge there, too. So let's try to go under here and run real fast. Don't even stop. Now, we got this bow and arrow, which doesn't really look like you're showing the arrow. Or this doesn't look like it shows the bow. It just looks like you're throwing arrows with your hands super fast. Okay, let's focus on this claw. I don't know this monster's name. It kind of looks like that claw, the old like stop motion animal monster movie, giant monster movie, like kaiju. he has a lot of health, and I don't... No, there's no health bar. So he's got a lot of health there. But I like this, because I can shoot... Yeah, like I just did. I shot the monster in the egg, and then I shot the boss at the same time, and took down the boss. We get the key, we get our armor back. You can actually pick up armor in those treasure boxes. I've kind of been skipping the treasure boxes, but you can pick up armor. You can get a green armor, which is stronger. I think... Actually, I'm not sure if it's stronger or not. I think it gives you an effect where you can get another attack, and then also a gold armor, I believe. I'm not sure what the differences are. One of them gives you like an extra attack, like a charge. You can hold down your attack button and do a charge. So now we're on the second stage. I'm not sure if we'll be able to make it to the third stage or not. The scythe? Do I want the scythe? No. I kind of like this bow and arrow now. There's multiple different weapons you can pick up. It's kind of randomized, I think, but it also seems like some levels you only get one thing. There's this one weapon. Yeah, I messed up big time there. There's one weapon in this game that's really weird, and I can't remember what it is right now. It's like a laser or something. Is it a laser? Or maybe it's an axe. No, I feel like it's a weird difference, but I feel like there's some weird weapon in this game that I hardly ever get. There's the axe. Let's check out the axe. Oh yeah, I don't like the axe. See, like Castlevania, I love the axe as the sub-weapon. One of my favorites when I first started playing Castlevania as a kid. This one, not so much. Let's try out the scythe. Oh. Well, that's just like a slow version of the lance that you start out with. And there's also like a small knife, and it's really good. It just shoots really fast. I can never tell if it does any more damage than the lance would, but it just seems like it shoots faster, so you can kill enemies faster usually. Okay, that ghost got me. If it's not the ghouls, it's the ghosts. So the first level started you out with some ghouls. This level, second level, starts you out with the ghosts. Ghouls and ghosts. Now, this is the first game that I'm recording for GAMETOBER 2021, which I believe is GAMETOBER 7, so you haven't planned it out very well. But this is the first game that I'm recording for it, and I do want to get to the first Ghosts and Goblins on the NES for this series. Oh, there's the dagger, the knife, whatever you want to call it. There's some armor, but it's not the pickup, it's just points. So yeah, this is the first one I'm recording, but hopefully I'll get to the first one. I'm pretty sure I'll have time for the first one. It's not like anything hard to record or edit or anything. Just want to show you some gameplay of it, and my thoughts, and stuff like that, while I'm playing it. So there's a lot of ghosts here. I don't remember this all being... Oh. Oh, what? Ah, man. I'm trying to dodge the arrow. Forgot all about the giant axe swinging in my face and it hit me. Oh, I did pick up the arrow. Dang it. What the... What? Oh, you have to jump off of it. I did not know that. I thought you could just walk off of it, but it dragged me under the water, and that hurts you. Yeah, like I said, there is this, like, Let's Player's curse, they call it, but it's not really a curse. It's just like, when you're talking, you're a little more distracted. Or you think about other things to talk about. Here we go, back at the lance, which is what you just want to keep for most of it. I had the knife, which is kind of cool, but... Or the dagger, whatever you want to call it. Throwing daggers? Had that. This is just... Oh, here we go. The super armor. Or I don't know what it's called, super armor, but... Oh, it gives you an upgraded version of your weapon, the green armor. And there's also a gold armor, which gives you a charge attack, I believe. I don't know if we'll be able to find that, but that's cool. It gives you, like, a special lance. It's got, like, a blue flame around it or something. Something. Now, let's slide down this, and remember to jump off. It's kind of weird because the motion kind of throws you a little bit. I don't know if it throws you, but it throws you off, at least. So get rid of that. What was that, like, fetus Isaac in a box? Okay, we gotta watch out for these choppers. Get pixel perfect here. Let's have a little look, see what's in this box. Oh, it's just another monster in a box. Let's jump over the gap. This one you gotta be really tricky, because you don't want to get hurt by this monster. Oh, well, okay. Well, actually, it comes out of the box. Oh, what? Okay, we've got 3 more Arthurs, 3 more lives in this. And you can see it on the map screen, in between deaths, it shows you pretty much the whole map of the game. You got a long way to go. I'm not really doing that great this time, but I'm not going to complain about it or worry about it. It's fun. It's really fun to pick up and play. See how far you can get is basically like the name of the game. Because I never really make it all the way through. I have made it pretty far on certain sittings, but most of the time, depending on how long I want to play and how much time effort I want to give into it, I'll usually make it to the 3rd level. So we'll see if we can make it to that part on this video here, because we're on the 2nd level and we haven't even made it to any checkpoints yet. So yeah, those treasure boxes, which I was talking about earlier, I was trying to dodge it. You really gotta wow, that came on fast. You really gotta dodge the treasure boxes too. Not all treasure boxes, but those ones that have the monsters in them that we fought before, those ones will hurt you even when the monster's not showing up. So yeah, everything pretty much hurts you in this game, aside from the normal treasure boxes and items and these money bags. Everything else is enough to kill you. I think there's always a scythe in that box there. Seems like it every time. Like, maybe if you have the scythe, it'll pull a Castlevania and it'll like give you something else, because I'm not sure about that. In most of the Castlevania games, when you already have a sub-weapon, the sub-weapon box will give you, like the candle or whatever that drops that sub-weapon will give you like a full heart or like a big heart or something like that. We gotta hurry because that thing was coming, but there's no way I could make it up. Had to take a hit. Take one for the team. Let's go on. Whoa. Oh, that was close. Yeah, you can see the jumping is something you gotta get used to. The way he jumps. And you can... Oh, I didn't even see that big ghost there, because it mixed in with the little invisible ones in the background that don't hurt you. But yeah, jumping is something you gotta get used to on this game. On the very first game, and I think a majority of the series, there is no double jump. But this one, there is a double jump, and you have to use it at certain parts, like some of the platforming. So I got used to double jumping, but okay. See those little like invisible ghosts, the little like ball ones? They transform into the big ghosts that can attack you and hurt you, but they're not always. They don't hurt you unless they're transformed. Here we go, big armor. Got this cool. I love that effect. It just looks cool. You throw the dagger with the special green armor on, and it does like a laser effect. And maybe that's what I was thinking of. There's like a laser item. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking of. That's the dagger as a laser. There's an axe. Oh. Oh, that was cool. That was really cool. That was a good turnaround. I don't know how far we're gonna make it, but jump, jump, double jump. That was cool. I love this way this shoots too. But yeah, that was awesome. Just when you pull off a cool dodge, or you kill enemies in a cool, like, really, like, narrow escape type of way, in this game it really pays off, and it's really rewarding in terms of making you feel like, oh yes, I did that awesome thing that I've been stuck on for, like, an hour. Oh, man, I lost the green armor, and right down to the underwear. You could say that this is the first game with clothing damage. Oh, why did I jump? That was bad. Hey, I didn't die. Cool. You're not supposed to jump off the rafts. Now we're in a weird part of the game where we're on rafts. Yeah, if the game wasn't crazy enough on a boat, we are stuck on rafts in the middle of a raging ocean. See if I can... See, I messed that one up. You're supposed to do it further back. But yeah, I think we got a checkpoint. Halfway point of the level lets you continue from halfway. I think we started on the rafts. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Now these are, you can control them by walking side to side, or you can jump off them at certain points, like here. So this one doesn't really give you control because you're stuck in a whirlpool. So you gotta wait for the screen to progress. We're on our last life, so let's give this a big one. That was close. And I believe you fight the boss of this level on the rafts. I could be wrong. There's something very similar to this on Castlevania Bloodlines for the Genesis. I'm not sure which I think this came first. But there's something similar to this in Bloodlines, where you're on a raft. Which is another game I want to get to for sure. This GameTober. It's not just the Castlevania games. but Castlevania Bloodlines on the Genesis, which is really cool. It's a little bit... I mean, like, it was talked about back in the day and stuff, but I never got to play it until very recently. No, relatively recently, not like super recently. But yeah, it's a cool game. And it's kind of like a little bit underrated at this point. Everyone talks about, oh, you know, Simon's Quest, Dracula's Curse, Castlevania 4, which I love those games more. But Bloodlines is really good too. People like forget about it because it's on the Genesis, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's just me that thinks that. Just seems like you don't hear about it as much, even though it's arguably just as important as the rest. It just doesn't have a number on it, so... Past this. Hey, I'm doing pretty good just talking about Castlevania. Oh! Okay, well, this is gonna get tricky. Go under... What's that? A green thing. What is that green thing back there? That's not an enemy, is it? Oh, it's a merman coming at me. Jeez. Oh boy. Woo! This goes on a lot longer than I remembered. See if I can make the jump. Yes. Watch out for that merman. He's coming in somewhere. Get out of here, merman. Mermaid? Merman. I'm a merman. Ben Stiller might say. See, it pushes you forward with the current of the ocean, and you gotta kind of adjust as you go up and down, and also it pushes you forward, like left to right too. Do a single jump there. Oh no. Oh, it knocked me off the raft too? Oh man. We thought we were gonna make it to the boss. That's disappointing, man. I kind of want to keep playing. See, it's one of those games you don't want to stop. I don't know what those money bags mean. It says I have 3 money bags. Is that like what I got? Because it's not really a score. I have more credits now. I have 9 instead of last time I died. It said I had 6. Alright everybody, that was it for today's GameTober episode on Happy Beard Games. We checked out Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the Super Nintendo. Awesome Capcom game. Awesome game in the classic Ghosts and Goblins series. We didn't make it too far today, but we did beat the first level, which, I mean, that's better than no levels, and we made it pretty far in the second stage. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. I'd recommend it most to fans of, like, Castlevania or maybe Contra type games. It has that horror feel similar to Castlevania, so it's right up the alley of many Castlevania fans. It's very fun, one of my favorite Capcom series. A lot of fun. I wish I would have had this as a kid. It's that good. But I've been playing it more and more since I got into this one. I think this one is the easiest one, and maybe the easiest one to pick up and play for the rest of the series. Like, if you're going to jump in on one and you don't want to be intimidated, maybe this one. It's still a challenging game, but I'd say it's just slightly easier than the NES one. A little more forgiving. Alright everybody, thanks for watching GameTober. Please be sure to share this with your friends, leave this video a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and stay tuned for more classic gaming goodness on Happy Beard Games. Alright everybody, bye!